Hello again to everybody out there. So today we're gonna try and paint the sky in the end. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I think we got snow somewhere. Yeah. Hey, Captain Pogo go 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 go. Hello. So I'm debating if I should wear my netherite or take it off because we're working over top of the void today. Ah, we'll bring it with us. We can always get more. Do. Now, the idea is that the void is a giant black sky, and we're going to use that as a canvas to do some stuff. A witch or something here? Let's start a water break. Seems alright. Okay, moving on to the end, which is this way. Hey, hey! Cheers, I appreciate that. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. So this portal goes to our end gateway. That's why it's all decorated with end stone. Is it your first time watching the stuff I'm doing, Captain Pogo? Because really there's three of us that are in this realm right now. Myself, Crazy Savage, and Lawless Bacon. So this is the end area where you fight the dragon, right? And this is where I'm going to be building today. See the scaffolding there? I'm going to put a giant monstrous face up in the sky. But it's not going to be a full face, so you're looking through it and you just see the void in the background. And because it's your first time here, I'll just show you the base that I've got going on, which is not nearly done, but give you a scope for how much work I'm doing out here. So this is the end base that I'm building. And the build height limit in the end dimension is 256. So every 30 blocks I'm putting in a floor, and there's going to be a tower that goes all the way up to, well, not 256, but 240. Because the top floor, right? I got still have to be able to put blocks up here below the 256 limit. And like there'll be, let's say, like a happy gas portal level and everything else. But it's a work in progress. And it goes several floors. It's the bottom. At the bottom of it all, it started with a shulker farm, right? To make shulker shells. And all I've added so far, other than decorations, is a giant smelting setup. There are beacons in each of the corners to give me all the different buffs. The lowest level that you can build in the end dimension is level 1. So there's half slabs that no monsters can spawn, and then another level of deep slate tiles, and then I put down a level of obsidian, just so I don't accidentally dig all the way down to the void. Because the obsidian will take more than one hit to get through. The safety layer. And of course lit it up. This bottom level will be all industrial. The void actually exists at level -40, but the lowest level that you can build at is 1. 1 or 0, one of the two. So this level is going to be storage. The level below it will be industrial farms like the furnace and a bunch of stuff to make end rods and purpur. This is the entry level, right? That's the entry level door here, which is just a lava door. Then of course if I want to I can go up, and I've got space to build stuff here, just haven't gotten around it yet. Okay, so then this entry level, this will be horses and sheep and stables and cattle, chickens, animals. These will be fountains. I'm gonna feed them with like a waterfall. I gotta put some kind of statue that I gotta come up with at the top. Either one big statue in the middle that feeds out to the 4 corners, or the 4 fountains, or 4 smaller statues that each feed straight down. And I like that. I made it that the waterfall portion will go through the holes in the levels. There's always a mechanical stud of stairs that you can walk up and down to go to each of the levels. Or you can take the honey vader. Or you can fly. The balcony level. It's going to be where I meet people, and then there will be guest rooms. And the level above it is going to be the happy gas level. I'm going to add some things like a playable organ and whatnot, but it's all work in progress. In the courtyard, it's going to be villager breeding and zombieing the villagers and curing them, so that we can get the super good rates. All these boxes are just building materials. Oh yeah, I want to add a library, a gas port. The furnace is done. Stables, animal pens, dining hall, grand court, food farms, organ, storage. I'm not going to say yes and I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say let's meet up. Like I can go to like one of your worlds or whatever. And we'll see if you're a good fit for this realm. Because there are other people, and I'll show you our spawn area. Okay, that'll take me back to spawn. Okay, so this is an iron farm that's up in one of the clouds next to spawn. I dug out spawn, a 50 by 50 area all the way down to the bedrock. Right. And on the ledges, like the first ledge is where the villager trading hall enchanters are. This area right below me, these are warehouses and such. That's my base area. This is a different player, and that's a third player. And we've been working on this since the 1st of January. Right? And like that's the main spawn area, but we're already building on additional villages that are attached to it. Little odds and ends, like there's but that I consider to still be part of that guy's base. But just to decorate it up a bit, I added killer whales out in the water as soon as it renders in. A lot of hours. This realm started on January 1st this year. So it's not a brand new world. Do you have a YouTube channel by chance? Okay, so what I'm going to do is at the end of this, I'm going to check out your channel and then we'll go from there. How's that sound? Oh no, I gotta get rid of these Melgoshes. You naughty, naughty creatures. We play with the Minecraft movie mod, and that's it. No other mods. The Minecraft movie just adds a lot of new piglins, including Melgosha here. Hey, Miss Bouquet, great to see you. So today I'm going to, and I might as well get on with it, I'm going to the end dimension, and I'm putting a big old monster face up in the end sky, because the big black void background is perfect backdrop for painting a picture. I'm also digging out the nether here, right? And once this is all dug out and made spawn safe, then I'm going to build a piglin village. Things are going all right. I'm up here in Canada and still enjoying what's left of our summer, because winter's coming. Okay, see you later, Pogo. Not would be cool. It's hopefully going to be. I'm just debating whether or not to put all my netherite tools and stuff away, because I am working over top of the void. I'll probably just throw it all in a box while I work. Nice. Okay. Let's just do it this way. Just need one. Yep. Okay. So this is the end area where we did the dragon fight. There is a base depot down below. This is essentially a big old map room area. So this is the end island, right? And I built a bridge out, and I'm building a base here. It's a work in progress, but we're not working on that today. So on that bridge out, right around here, we're going to build a giant face up in the sky. Some kind of monstrous visage. So I figure if this is standing at the center, you can see the scaffolding that I put up. Above that scaffolding, the scaffolding is 125 blocks out, and that's at height 125. And that'll be the bottom of the face. So you look up and you'll see the big freaking monster face up in the air. And it's going to be a hollow face that you see the void behind it. It's really just like the eyes, the mouth, maybe some nostrils, possibly some horns. And if I like that, I'll add giant wings in the future. But there's only so many hours in a day, right? So in preparation for this, put this chest here. These are going to be the blocks I use. Black concrete, because you won't see the black concrete, right? But I can make... the purpose for using black concrete is that you will only see the face from the inside looking out. If you're on the outside looking in, you won't see it. All you're going to see is black concrete. You won't see a thing. And then, like, we're going to give it, say, white teeth made out of lights, which are sea lanterns. And we'll give them, like, a big fiery mouth of magma behind the teeth. And then we'll have to come up with some kind of design for eyes, and I'm thinking sea lanterns. But let's not drop all of our stuff into the void, shall we? So we're going to have to keep our silk pickaxe with us. Definitely rockets. Don't need that either. Okay. Now, like if I were to make, say, a black frame out of black concrete's tough to work with. You can't tell it from the background. Like, look at that. It's the void. It's the void. You're not going to see black concrete at all. So, I should have brought a temporary block. Okay. Now the good thing is, because because we're working off of scaffolding, I'm not going to have to worry about Enderman spawning on top of me. You can see the pillars are getting wrecked. They're just being used as obsidian resources. Okay. And I haven't done any preliminary scaling or anything on this, so it's going to be guess and check. The problem is that if we make a mistake, stuff is just going to fall in the void. So size-wise, let's see how that looks. Into the safety fluid. I actually think it should be bigger. Much bigger. Because imagine those, the white marks are his bottom teeth, and the black, the red, it'll be the mouth behind it. How much bigger? Okay, that's got a gap of 5. Maybe a total of 11. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go with a gap of 11. And then it's just going to be a trick of keeping our ratios good. Not what the actual pattern is, just if the mouth is this big, how big should an eyeball be? Just got to ratio it. See if we can catch these blocks without dropping them in the void. Nope. Nope. Bye-bye, block. Got that one. Got that one. Okay. So that was 5, and I was saying 11. Okay, so 3, 4, 5 on one side, plus the middle is 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's because I had the teeth in front. But we're gonna sink the bottom teeth right into the structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're gonna make it one more bigger. 13 by 13. No. Going a little slow because, well, not wearing anything except for elytra. It's like a safety parachute. Oh, bye-bye, block. Okay, and then we'll check our answers here. Back to the safety fluid. And you may already know this, but Endermen can't touch water. Water is like lava for them. So water's super safe. Yeah. I like that for size. So now I will make 2 bottom teeth coming up. and then make the mouth comparable to the size of the teeth, and then the top teeth coming down. And I'm just doing 4 teeth. I like that light bridge that goes out into the darkness and the render distance cuts off. It goes all the way to the outer islands, and that's where my base is out there. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. This is going to be a slow and painful process because we're not going to rush the work when we're over top the void. And then, like I said, oh, I should put that on now. If I don't put it on now, I'm going to regret it. We'll finish it and then we'll put the black concrete backing on. Okay. I think in the bottom I get a third block just right where it attaches to the job. I wonder if Enderman can walk across magma or not. I don't know. And I really appreciate you visiting, Miss Bouquet. Okay, I think that should be enough, but again, I just want to double check everything I'm doing. You're not sure about what? Oh, I know it. I'm so confused, but that's okay. That just means I'm in the right place. Bum, 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 bum. Here you go. Something else I was thinking of doing, which is just pure vanity, was running Mr. McSquare with sea lanterns across the sky. But what I thought would be better is in the overworld, have an airplane flying by, and in the streamer behind the airplane, you know how airplanes used to carry advertisements behind them? Advertise myself. I don't think Endermen can walk in lava, they burn, right? because they're flammable, just like your fire weapons do extra damage to them. But water also sets them on fire. Okay, 2 here, and then I think 3 here. Whoop. Hey, Mr. Ron Wayne. Ha ha ha. Okay, so looking across, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, matchy matchy. And then I went 3. Ron's actually been a fun spectator to have. We were joking quite a bit last time, making different movie references, which was leading to naming this guy. Okay, that'll be the bottom teeth, I think. Yeah. Then we'll have to give him a top set of teeth. And we'll fill in the mouth with I am serious and don't call me Shirley. Okay, so fill that in. We'll probably taper that down just a tiny bit. But it's everything's hard to reach because it's up in the void. Oh, and for safety reasons, you can see I'm not wearing any gear because I would not be surprised if I wind up in the void in this episode. Okay, I gotta work the underside of the jaw, and to do that, other than being careful, we're gonna use scaffolding. Okay. This is gonna be a slow process today, Ron. Stupid void. Alrighty. So the root of the tooth can go there. Spent 3 nights last week building a full-scale Enterprise Star Trek. Suspended in the sky from your castle. That's outstanding. Now, is it a miniature Enterprise or can your Minecraft character walk around on the inside of it? The bottom tooth. Let's do this. See the black concrete? It's so dark. It's hard to work with because where's the edge? Where's the void? Where's the concrete? But by using a black concrete backing, you will not see the face unless you're looking at it from this intended side. It's getting hard to see where the concrete is and isn't. It's like, can I see the back of the block? Nope, then there's concrete there. Okay, so if the tooth comes out like that, and this is the mouth area. Boom, 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 boom. Make a YouTube short. Get your wife to start a channel. Call it Weird Things My Husband Does. Okay. So I was gonna wait to put the backing on, but this way I can give the mouth a bit of depth by putting the mouthpieces back further. And I needed something to put that on, and I thought, well, it's going to be black concrete here anyway. So we'll keep 2, and then we'll come in. Nice. Well, I think the advantage is that Ron's playing on creative mode for that stuff, so he can just fly up there. More materials. So yeah, from back here, yeah, like you won't see nothing. I have to taper the mouth down a little. Aha, stuck the landing. Well, the thing about pyramids is you got to do the whole background setting with it, and then you get all the giant statues, the sphinxes. Okay. So ultimately I'm thinking the top teeth are going to be outside of the bottom teeth, and the bottom of the top tooth will be in line with the top of the bottom tooth, if you know what I mean. That didn't work out right. It's possible to make circles. Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely right. And you look at it from a distance and it makes sense, right? And your brain will fill in the gaps for you. If you try to get too detailed, you get focused on the details, and then all of a sudden you go, that doesn't look right. Just like this one, I messed that up a little bit. These go there. These are still those. And then here it comes in. See if we can catch these blocks. Yep. I can hear a click when it catches. Yep. There we go. Okay, so the bottom of the tooth, you think about it, there should probably be flame behind here as well. But that's where we'll taper it in. Scary stuff. It's like, is that void or is that block? It's yeah. Okay. Yeah. Again, I'm doing what Ron was just talking about. Don't get too caught up in the details. Keep it vague. Okay. It's a weird question time, Ron. What do you think a pyramid's purpose in history was? Do you think it was a tomb, or do you think it was more? I don't subscribe to the theory that they were tombs. I personally think that they might have been ancient power plants. I can taper in now. There's all kinds of possibilities that you get to pick and choose because it's your build. Okay, this cannot be right. Oh no, that is right. It is a 3. That's an odd number. Yep. Okay. So many blocks. Blocks, blocks, blocks. goes out to... Oh yeah, we went down here next. Not creative. Hi, Misty. I'm glad you're here with us. So, I think Ron needs a second YouTube channel to show off his Minecraft crap. Okay. I think that's matchy-matchy so far. Yeah. I'm also assuming you helped them build the Enterprise in some capacity. Okay. Top teeth come down. And then I'll wind up putting black on the underside too, so that you don't see anything. Like when you're walking around, you're not going to notice a black block in the middle of the void there. You might notice that, like, the beacon beam goes, stops, and then goes again, but that's the only thing you'll see. Oh, let's get some more blocks while we're down here. I'm gonna need more. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Resources, resources, resources. I'm not on Instagram or anything else myself. Okay, that's the midpoint, right? Top of the tooth, and then basically that same height up. Hey, what are you doing there, block? We need blocks. That same height up for the top side of the mouth. So then we just got to mirror this and then put top teeth out. And then that'll be the mouth done. And, well, I'm also going to have to curve this out so it's not a straight line. But just a little at a time. Okay, how many was this? This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So another 10 high. No problem. That'd be a bugger if I died from falling damage, but anyway. Okay, so up 2. Yes, surely it is. We were chatting in the last episode about what we should name it, and with the airplane quotes that we were having fun with the whole "Surely you jest." Oh, I'm very serious, and don't call me Shirley. So we're gonna name this monster Yulris, which is just Shirley backwards. Okay. Wait a minute, that doesn't look right. No, it's fine. I can only tell if there's black concrete if I can see the back of the blocks. Okay, so from here, okay. Trying to keep our symmetry here because it's a pain in the butt to come up here to do corrections. Alrighty. Okay. So the bottom of the other tooth will be right around here, and it'll curve in. my eyes are going wonky. Is there a ledge there, or does it go straight over, I think? Well, it goes straight over now. I have faith. You know, earlier today, prior to stream, I was playing around, fell in the void, lost all my stuff, and thanks to having a really good starting base, it took me less than 5 minutes to put everything back together. But every time I die, I remind myself that's why we got starting bases. It's the whole reason for it. If you need to start over or go back, you got everything you want just waiting for you. And it's all pixel crack anyway. Like, we all started with nothing and punching a tree, right? Okay, so I want to probably go 4 instead of 3 for the thickness of the top tooth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then I tapered from the inside out. And then just to make sure that tooth comes out farther, see how I went in increments of 1, we'll just go out 2, and that'll do it. Give my finger a break from all that crouching. Ugh. Pushing with the pinky finger there. Okay, so now we want to start bringing it down. I guess we need some more scaffolding. Well, we brought more. I don't know. I don't think he's decided yet. I think that Enderman needs to go on a diet. I made him too fat, but he really liked the head, and I think he just made the base and moved on, so he doesn't really care what's going on out here. It's like, yeah, I've got an end base. Next project. Oh, I'm out of scaffolding. I have scaffolding close by. at the end base. Yep, the end base is evolving. Okay, those are ladders. Looking for scaffolding. Scaffolding. Don't. No. Okay, it's in this box. Aha! Stack of scaffolding. Well, I can always get more obsidian, right? The same place I got those 6 shulker boxes of obsidian, I can get more. It's up to him. He likes it. I think he's going to leave it. Because, to be honest, that's a pain in the butt to tear that down. Okay. I think it's got to be taller. I think the teeth have to start higher and then come down. I'm pretty sure I got to make the mouth taller. Up to 125. Do, do, do. So the tooth itself was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tall. And then here it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's got to start a couple blocks higher than that. Well, let's see if we can catch some of these blocks. I got lots of sea lanterns, but let's not throw them away. Oh, got that one. Missed it. Maha! Safety of the Elytra. Because I can't see the back of the magma, which means there's black concrete here. I think I gotta come up 2 more. I'm glad I have tons of sea lanterns and a sea lantern generating machine, because whatever falls in the void, just let it go. Let it go. Okay. Now the top tooth we're also going to make too thick. Oh, not you. Be gone! One, two, three, four. Okay, we went from the inside out. Black wool would have also worked, but black wool is actually black and gray flecked, and I knew absolutely black concrete was the hardest to see, and why mess with it? Just go with what I knew worked. Except black concrete's much harder to fabricate. Okay, so yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll bring those teeth down. We'll round out the edge of the mouth. Now, the mouth has a bit of a trick to it too. Like, if you put a peak up and let it taper down, it'll make it look like he's smiling. And if you put a peak down, it looks like he's frowning. A circle would be like a shocked look. I think we're gonna go like a slight downturn, cut in, and then curve. Oh, Enderman no like me. Let's go to a level where the Enderman despawn. Hey look, no Enderman. No one's mad at me. Now we'll go back to the construction box. Plus I have no armor on, so if the Enderman hit me, it's gonna hit hard. Okay. And again, if I fall in the void, all I lose is one pickaxe and an electrum. Probably gonna have to do the dental work from the underside here. Oh yes, and a bit of a cap on the root of the tooth on the tops. Ouch, Bernie, Hotfoot. Hello, Mr. Draven. Glad you could join us. Today we are putting a giant demon face up in the sky of the end. Because like the big black is, it's a perfect canvas to work with. And then everything we build, we're going to box in black concrete so you can only see the face from one side. Looking at it from the other sides, you're just going to see black, which is nothing. Okay, working on top teeth from that piece of scaffolding. Okay. One more. There. So now the top tooth is in line with the bottom tooth. But we'll have to want to do a little bit more at the top side there. Thicken it out in the front. Uh-oh. And if it's too long, we can always trim it. Actually, I think that's fine. I kind of want it to come out and then back in. That'll do actually, because like up close it looks like garbage, but far away is what it's meant to be. Whoa, 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 whoa. At this point, I'm thinking the bottom tooth actually looks a little too big because of the angle we're looking at it. Huh. You know what? Let's go with it and see how it rolls. Thinking the other thing we're gonna add is like 2 nostrils and then eyes. But I don't know about the nostrils. I think we probably better go without. Less is. It's one of these times when less is better. Okay. So let's work from the underside again, I think. Yeah. Okay. No, that one doesn't go. Okay, and then okay. 4 from the center. My eyes are totally going on here. What block goes where? Okay, that's the center line that I'm working off of. The inside track went 3 and stopped. 3 and stopped. The inside track went 3 more and then 3 more. 3 more and then we'll knock it out because this goes 1, 2, 3 with this piece knocked out, and we'll just let that despawn. Not going after a single block. Okay, and then I gotta look at it from above. Ooh. So from above, that's all the same to here. And then it went center 2 teeth. Two, 3, and then that's it. I'm actually closer to being done than I thought. Okay, I'm staying on this ledge. Alrighty. So here. That'll do. Now we just gotta sell it with the shape of the mouth. And what'll bring it all together is the eyes at the end. Should we blacken the center? What do they want besides houses? Yeah, all the workstations. And then the different enchanters. So I play with the Minecraft movie mod, which adds a whole lot of different piglins. And it adds so many different piglins that I'm going to build a piglin village that has all the different piglins in it, each with their own house, shop, area. Okay, I think the center of his mouth we should actually blacken. We can always replace this. That's just black concrete behind it. Okay, yes, but much bigger. Okay. So where the teeth meet, that's here, that's center, but because we're looking at it from the angle below, it doesn't look centered at all, did it? At least to me it didn't. Working on magma blocks above the void. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I gotta do the outside of the melt before I can really gauge the inside. Take the scaffolding off the teeth though. I'm done with that portion. Because I don't want to go all the way back to spawn just for scaffolding. Okay, I disconnected and reconnected from OBS. Are you guys still with me? Okay, it says we're broadcasting, so it should be fine. Okay, nice. Okay, so down, done. And now to do the other side, I'm gonna go all the way around. See if we can stick it. Yep. Oh, you're kidding me. Well. Well. I think while I'm here, I will grab more scaffolding. Oh, I was going to jump off the side and then I remembered I don't have my wings. Oh. I think everything's on the structure and that it didn't get destroyed. I hope the magma blocks don't destroy my wings. It's the only thing that I'm concerned about. Scaffolding was what I was grabbing. Okay. Do. And that's why I took all my gear off, because I know accidents happen. Falling hasn't been terrible. I think I'll put all my gear back on. And my feather falling boots will save me from those tidbits of damage. Don't look at me, Mr. Enderman. Don't look at me. I want nothing to do with you. Do 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 do. Show him what he wins. A free trip back to spawn. Come on, Elytra. I don't know if the magma blocks destroyed everything or not. Nope, there's everything. You know, I think the magma destroyed some stuff, but not the important stuff. We'll call that a win. Like I lost some concrete, some sea lanterns, some magma blocks. That's alright. Let's put everything back on, shall we? I'm putting these here so I don't accidentally use them. I want to use the silk pickaxe whenever possible because sea lanterns will smash. But we've got more stuff. Stuff. Okay. I think we were tapering the mouth. Yes. Top side right. Hello, Mr. Super Beef. How are you doing today, sir? Well, Mr. Beef, I'm Mr. McSquare. It's nice to meet you. Hey, I love hearing it. You know, any day that I can spend hours playing Minecraft, I can't complain. It's a good day. So right now, we're building the mouth of a big old monster up in the sky. And I'm trying to curve the edges of the mouth in. Or rather, curving them outwards, so it doesn't look like big flat squares. And then we put black concrete on the backside, so that the monster face can only be seen from one direction. So from here, we can go like this. I appreciate that. The watch time is valuable to me, and I like sharing what I'm doing. Plus, I think the world needs more art in all of its forms. Whether you're a musician, a sculptor, a Minecraft nerd. Okay. Not sure, but from what there, I was thinking about adding a tongue coming down. A snake tongue. Probably not. But I was thinking about it. Wind up with a big giant G.I. Joe logo at the end. Okay. So it's gonna be hard to remember how many I did on which side. Then the hard part is actually going to be to encase everything in black concrete like this. Whoops, not that. We'll get to it later, I think. Uh-oh, making a mess out of scaffolding. That's okay, it's only scaffolding. I knew this part was coming anywhere where I had to frame it with black concrete so you couldn't see it from angles. Let's see if I can pick anything up off the ground here. And a bunch of stuff is just gone. And that's okay. Let it go. Yeah. Got most of it actually. think. I don't remember. Doesn't matter now. Well, the good thing about it is that I'm only doing the mouth and the eyes, and then your imagination can fill in all the rest because it's all void. Okay. Oh, look, more scaffolding. Oh, treasure, 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 treasure. Aha. So that went up 2 and then up 2 more. Slow process, working on magma above the void. Okay, I have to double check the other side. I can't make out stuff. I can't see, oh no! I can't count that from here. But I'm just trying to taper this side to match that side. It won't have to be 100%, but the eye will pick out any differences and then I can go and change that. But then with this black concrete backing, it'll be a pain in the butt. Oh well, I knew it was going to be a pain in the butt when I thought, let's build something over top the void. Okay, it goes 2, 2, and then 1. Alright. Actually, I don't need those anymore. Well, until we do the eyes. Okay. So like, man, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get those. It's just a tiny bit there. That's not worth the time to go and correct. Oh, and I backed up and walked into the portal. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm here. I think I might need more black concrete. Powder into concrete. There's people that build machines to do this, but shark with a frickin' laser beam on his head? No, but I have done some whales. And if the other members are smart, they'll figure out a way to stick a laser beam on the head of my whales. That would be cute. Except I'll praise them. Scott, did you give me sharks with lasers on their heads? Did you? Oh, I'm so happy. Click, 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 click. Chop, chop, chop. And I play as close to vanilla as what you're gonna get. I use the Minecraft movie mod, and that's it. So you play much of Mr. Super Beef? If Miss Bouquet is still on here, she has a channel of her own and she streams often. She's worth checking out sometime. I believe Ron and Misty Wayne are on here. They're relatively new to Minecraft. But as far as personality goes, those people are frickin' super supportive aces, man. Okay, it's all black concrete now. Back into the void. Kind of just browse around. Just checking out different people's ideas. Yeah, it's... For me, it's the best part of the game. Some people, they call it like the 3-week Minecraft phase. It's like, okay, now that I beat the End Dragon, what do I do? How do you win? You don't win, dude. You've got resources. Go create. Do whatever you like. If you can think of something, go do it. But I find it's the younger people that very reward oriented. What do I do? How do I score? How do I win? It's not that kind of a game. Okay. So when we left off, we have just finished the mouth. Now we got to move on to the eyes. I think the eyeball should be in line with the tooth. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. So this realm started on January 1st this year. And I'm thinking about starting a new world on January 1st next year. New world next year. And if I do, I think I'm going for a Lord of the Rings thing. Start everybody off in the Shire. Build the different areas from the Lord of the Rings books. Biggest challenge is actually going to be what to use for mobs, for the monsters. Okay, now I got to give them an eye on each side, and I'll put the eyeball in line with the tooth on each side. First time trying to do this, so cutting myself a bunch of slack. And if the mouth is, I think, 20 from the bottom to the top, the eyeball, bottom of the eyeball should be at least 10 above the tooth. And that would be using the rule of thirds. For anyone with a photography or art background, like know what I'm talking about with the rule of thirds. Oop. Okay. So that's the middle there. And we'll we're gonna do this. That's a temporary block. We're at 125, so 135. I am full of happy accidents. Okay, this is height 143. Gotta go to 153. Aha! 100. Okay, that's the height we want. Temporary blocking. Okay, so bottom of the eye would be here, over top of that. Well, Selfie says maybe we should just put scaffolding over top of the teeth instead. Yes. Okay. That's 10. See what that looks like. It's got to be also far enough that when the dragon comes out and is fighting, it's not eating this. Okay, not the effect I was thinking about. It's looking a bit clowny to me. Plus, it's off-centered. No, I'm really not liking that. Not liking that at all. Nope. Funny, but nope. It's like a really bad blackface Mickey Mouse comic from 1960. No, I'm gonna change it. I don't like the hollow, the white with the hollow. I'm gonna have white center surrounded with the flame, the magma. And if that doesn't work, we'll try something else. Oh, wrong button. Again, trying to reclaim some resources before they hit the void. Ah, ah. Okay. Don't stay off the Bernie Bart. Ugh. More narrow. Oh, you want to go, do you? Hey, Mr. Enderman, you want to go? You want to go? Let's go. Let's go. Where are you, you flaming bugger? Come on. Where are you? How about you? You want some? This project, I'm not sold on it being successful. I might wind up tearing the whole thing down. But it's a learning experience. What a pain in the butt it is. We have to narrow this. Really not liking it. Not liking this at all. Okay. I think I know how to fix it too. Gotta start with some eyes that I like though. And the solution is simpler, not complex. Okay. Now, on a good note, the position of the eye is correct. It actually has to be brought inwards more. It's too much of a square hole in the center. But as far as an eye shape goes, that might be it. It'll also look a little different when I encase it in concrete. Bum 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 bum. Climb scaffolding much? Why, yes, I do. Some of these blocks look like they were floating on void, but nope, that's black concrete there. Okay, so that shape, but brought in. Slight change to it. And then bang, bang, bang. tricky part. Go, and by encasing the eye, it should really help it out. Yeah, on both sides. See, by doing less, the brain will fill in more. And also by doing in less, I'm going to remove a lot of that magma. So it'll just be the outline of the mouth, and it'll all be black with one outline of magma blocks. But first we'll get the eyes done, then we'll adjust the mouth. Okay, so that was 10 above the tooth. I think we went from the inside, can't remember, to 153. Oh, look at that, 10. Okay, and then I did this. And look, you can't see it because of the black concrete. Ah! And it's over here. That's the center. But look, where's the eye? Oh, what eye? Plus, I put that in the wrong direction. It goes this way, for crying out loud. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta take another look over here. Okay. So we went up from here 10. So that, like, look, black concrete just hides everything so well. Okay, so 10 is here, where the top of the eye goes. One block in would be there, plus one over. And then it's the eye. Okay. And then it's okay. Aha! One block in, one block over. And then we do the eye. That should be matchy-matchy. I have to do a little underside of the eye. And that's it. No! He's got crooked eyes. Which eye do we keep? Which eye do we adjust? Because that is not okay. Okay, we're gonna drop this one down a bit. Mostly because I remember the math on the other one. Let's get rid of these two. Okay. So that was from here. I went 10. Up to 153. Then I went in one, up one, and then I started my construction. Then I did... stuff's in the way, I just can't see what's in the way. Okay. So I went in one, up one, and then I started, oh look at this, more stuff. And then I started to build the eye. Correct. Or it is correct. No. I'm going wonky from too much staring at the void. If you stare at the abyss long enough, it will stare back at you. Stay on the scaffolding. That block is wrong. There we go. Okay, so now the eyes should be even. Yay, parallel eyes. Okay, but I am missing a single light block on the right side here. Gotta fix it. Gotta fix that. But we're only one block away, plus it's housing. Excuse me. Okay. And then the mouth is just going to have to be chiseled. It's got way too much magma in the center. We're going to leave it with a single line of magma, and the teeth, I don't know if I have to trim them or not. Look at this block floating in the void. Nope, it's on top of black concrete. Let it go for now. Okay. Oh, look at this. That is because I've got everything I need. But I didn't see this block from the previous eyeball blocking that last one. Because black concrete is just that good. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with the eyes. And then the mouth, I'm just going to trim all the red down to a single line of red around. And then encase all the sides in black concrete so that you only see the face from the view from the center of the platform, not from any other direction. You'll still see the teeth because the teeth protrude, and that's just the way it is. Okay, that's a temporary block. Get rid of that. And then this, let's take it down. I'm trying to build a ledge to work off of. Bum, 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 bum. It's all doable. You just gotta be more stubborn. More stubborn than your talent allows. Ha ha ha. Okay. It's really hard to see what's done and what's not done when it comes to black concrete. And my lifesaver is the shift button so I don't walk off the edge. It's a lot of work we're just going to undo. close to the edge. I might just redo the edges as well, because they're not even. See anything. It's a void monster. Needs more void. Let's have a look at this modification. Yeah, more void is better. Single line of magma that's encased in. Oh, you want to go, do you? Where'd you go? There you go. You want some of this? Come on over to the water pool. Thanks, Ron. I appreciate the support. Okay. So now I just gotta trim all that crap out without falling into the void. No problem. It's funny, I couldn't see the block, but I could see its shadow. want to get rid of these as well because I just don't need them anymore. That's encased. Yep. Okay. And then that's gotta go. Yep. Keep that zigzag. That is correct like that. But don't block this one because we want to keep that there. And then I'll have to look at the other side. Because we're still going for symmetry here. The void and the black concrete are what's adding the difficulty to this build. We'll keep the inside visible and the outside encased. Actually, gotta encase this, otherwise you'll see it from the back side. And we don't want that. And we're just making it harder for ourselves to navigate what's done and what's not done. Okay. Okay. Blech. Oh, Wasn't sure if I was walking on concrete or the void there. Oh, no, that one's got to go. Because there's supposed to be a transition here. Oh. Okay, goes 3 and then a block. Yep. And then that way up. Okay. Is it just me or is this hard on the eyes? Yeah, definitely doing less is better. Okay, I shouldn't fuss too much over where the black concrete is and isn't, because you can't see a darn thing with it anyway. Will trees grow in the void? Yes. Bone meal. I'm not sure if they grow over time or if they need sunlight, but if you bone meal the crap out of stuff, it doesn't matter if it's daytime or nighttime. And things like, you know, bees only work during the daytime, right? Well, in the void and the nether, because there's no day-night cycle, they work continuously. They don't take a break. So that leads me to think that it's always daytime and there is no nighttime. As far as the mobs and mechanics are concerned. So we're getting ideas about what to do in the void, eh? Alrighty, so da. People have done some awesome map work in the void because some of the squares are nothing but a big black nothing background, and then when they design stuff, like they'll put down a whole sheet of glass over what is one chunk, and then they'll design whatever they want over that, and when they update a map they get the design with nothing in the background. Not black, nothing. And then there's been some pretty cool map art done with that. Okay. Getting tricky to see where I can stand and I can't stand. Is correct like that. Nope. One more trim of a few. I think that one block goes back. Yep. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it needs one little magma block in there. And that one actually comes out. Thank you all for continuing to watch in this painful process of chisel away that face art. Dun, 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 dun. That block there is gonna get swapped out. And then let's see if we can see from here. That's fine, but it needs a black piece. Can't get it from there. See, that's what it was, is what I was seeing was the bottom of a piece of magma, which made it look like it was hanging down, and it wasn't. It just wasn't encased properly. Ah, my eyes are going funny. What belongs and what doesn't. Ah, where's the void? Where's the steps? Ah. Okay, this has got to get sculpted better. Okay, getting closer. Making progress. Making satisfactory progress. And I don't care if his mouth is frickin' identical on both sides anymore. Okay, that one goes away actually. Or does it? No, it doesn't. I'm a little bit confused, but that's okay. Is it perfect? No, but we are approaching good enough. Okay, so I don't know where the blocks are. I might be done and not realize it. Now for the tricky parts. Okay, not so tricky. Hardest part, staying on the blocks. Alright. Getting close to the finish line here. Losing my bearings though. Okay, there we are. Follow the light roads, otherwise it's all road. Okay, you can see the teeth from the back, but I gotta cover up the red bits. What a pain in the bum. I think this side's okay. A few red bits. Okay, we got lots of... Oh. Reclaimed a lot of material, which is excellent. In fact, let's give ourselves some inventory space. Okay. I'm starting to like what we got now. What the fudge is going on there? There's a missing piece. No, it's not missing. It's just the angle I was looking at. That's got to be adjusted right there, but that's probably just perspective. Once I black concrete it, it'll look fine. Ugh. Okay, for my next trick, we're going to bridge out to the void here. Okay, that might be the limit. Piece of black concrete on, and then we can start the whole scaffold process over. That's good for this side, I think. No magma exposed. like I said, I can't do anything about the white teeth, but that's okay. Now I just gotta clean that up and wait a minute. No, that's fine. Okay, so I gotta clean this up. So that I have the resources to do the other side. But I think we can agree that it looks better by doing less instead of more. When it was all full, it was too busy. But by doing less and leaving it as void, it looks better. I can take out the centerpieces too. Oh no, scaffolding went into the void. Oh well. And I'm on black concrete, not void. Okay, I gotta take a quick bathroom break. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back and ready to finish this off. Check the inside again. Assuming it's okay, we'll take our scaffolding back. It's a cute emoji. Okay. That can just despawn. We're not going after it. Okay, it's all lined on the inside. Those little bits are not, but That's fine. It's shadowed by the teeth. You won't see it. Which means we can pull these back. We won't pull the one off at the bottom because that'll tell me, I know I'm at 125, minus 125 there. But it's just a visual reminder of where to build this. It's so high up. Okay, I know I built it far enough away because it really would have sucked to fight the dragon again and then have the dragon fly right through it and just delete everything it touches. Okay, we're looking for exposed magma like that. Oh, stop it. Okay, so exposed magma. There. Okay. There's a bit of exposed magma there. And that's it. And we got lots more rockets. Those are powerful rockets. These are the weak rockets. I think one might be done. Okay. This corner is wrong by 1 block. And that's wrong by 1 block. I think we're done. Inspection. Just looking for exposed magma, of which I don't see any. Nice, just exposed teeth. And of course the front side's different. Alright, so we'll tear down the scaffolding. And then we'll have a look at the finished product. Originally I thought I might add claws, and I can always do that at a later date. But I think just, again, doing too much is a mistake. Leave it vague for best effect. Many materials were lost in this construction, and we're okay with that. Okay. See what I mean? Just because the corners are up at the tops, and that's missing one magma block there. Because the corners are up at the tops, it gives it a little bit of a happy smile effect. And I've got to change out one block out there. Yes, she is alive. A lot of chiseling, a lot of refining, but I like the finished product. And again, because it's all void and black concrete, it's hard to tell where she starts and ends. And that was the overall intention. The big void monster. The teeth are not the same on both sides. It's okay. I'm just being hypercritical because I built it. That needs one more. Okay, it needs one magma block right under the crosshairs there, and it needs one more light block at the bottom of the tooth. And that's it. That is it. And because I know that, I've got to fix it before I go OCD crazy and go, no, it's missing 2 blocks. Okay. So height 1 or depth 125 is where it was at. But on this side, it's probably going to hit a tooth, but I don't care. Happy with how many materials that we saved. Surely you didn't summon her. Yes, we did. And go ahead and call her Shirley. Okay, so I need a tooth piece. Huh. What's void and what's blocks? I don't know, and I built the darn thing. Needed that. Even though it doesn't match, that's why. Okay, so there it comes down to there. This is the difference. That. Okay, and then that corner right in there needs one magma. gonna do this just to make sure it's got backing. Yeah, it didn't. And now it does. Okay. Again, thank you all for joining me for this artistic adventure. Lots of happy accidents this time. Maybe I'll have to make another demon in the future and call it Ross Bob. Glad you summoned it. It was a happy accident. Yeah, I like the way that turned out. You can see little things like this corner does it match or doesn't match, or my eyes are going wonky? I don't know, but I like the overall effect. You know? And then in the future, the other players, if we ever like battle the dragon, you look up, you're gonna see the dragon fly by the demon head. That'll be nice too. Sweet. And after I chop down these pillars, I have to resummon the dragon, so that all the pillars come back again, and then I can chop them all down again, and, you know, big colossal endermen at other people's bases. So you see these blocks here, right? These pieces of bedrock? Those will have, what the heck's going on there? Okay, those are iron bars from this pillar. That's not worth worrying about, because when I resummon it, they go back anyway. But each of these blocks is the top of a pillar with one of the dragons regenerating crystals on top, like that. So all these pillars have been taken out and turned into an enderman at someone's base. It was a lot of digging for a 30-second gag. I like it. I like it. And thanks for joining me. She's alive. She lives. She lives. I've already got an episode coming out Wednesday this week, and hope to see you on the stream next Monday. Oh, before I go, next Monday, what shall we do for a stream? Probably gonna work on farms, either at the end base or for the Piglin Village, one of the two. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I'll see you around. Bye bye.